aba enfambra Pinax TV eso. Sabria menewo ekase the foreign affairs minister I will sign a double as the MP for a year north on Wakako PMU ewo. Russia mene woka say na ni shemu dia wokoye no na akwotwetwe nsem bebre ede aba because sabre de I say the honorable minister in question no na ni abre papa a wo pre ede amagana for shemu dia okoye no wokohia the foreign affairs minister the Emma Russia minor na wokopie mu ohonum no omatwetwe enkomo bebre ba kwa waka ho asem de fa Ghana emabunu ene mrante ne mabawa ye recruit womo illegally e de womo ehye war front Russia because in him say Russia any Ukraine womo ntokwa no enhye da ND ntokwa ne ekoso ene nipa bebre a womo Ghana de hye no na arehosemi ato womo because of recruitment na ebi ni makwa gina akon no anim ama womo ahwere womo enkwa yaya eno nso abeye enkomo a amanfo ede no na the foreign affairs minister wo dwen ne manfo hunti no wo de ato the foreign affairs minister Edema Russia ni mu se onhwe na womo nka bibi enfamfam because they don't want to be losing Ghana this year because you recruit womo kwambone so ene yedo womo agina akon ano yebe akotie ensemo a honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa wo de to monten so yeba yebeto ansem ne so de amam.
In our bilateral meeting we raised the matter of a growing number of Ghanaian youth who are being lured to fight in the Russia-Ukraine conflict. And we are seeing an increase in casualties. About 62 Ghanaians have lost their lives and 15 of them are missing. So I did raise the matter, and I'm happy with the response from Foreign Minister Lavrov, who has pledged that we can work together to stop these illegal recruitments happening on the blind side of our two governments so that we can protect the lives of young people who are being lured on the front lines. So I want to assure Ghanaians back home that that matter, which is of concern to Ghanaians, how we work together to make sure our young people are protected and are safe. I have raised the matter, and I have received very encouraging response from Foreign Minister Lavrov, and we will continue to work together to stop those illegal recruitment channels so that we can protect the lives of our nationals. So overall, it's been a very, very good bilateral engagement, and I want to thank Foreign Minister Lavrov and his team and my colleagues for a very, very successful engagement.
That is the foreign affairs minister Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa and ayetin sema wode etum bonten so wo kiremu dia Russia hona wakono eniema bebre na wone Russia ban ekoka ho asem but ni titre no ene Ghana this year Russia for no Russia ni mu enkrofo ne efa wo mo ede wo mu ko gina akwan no ewo kwan bone so mo fa kwampa so mfa wo mo a ama ya hwere ya de hye bebre na wode nsem bia to ne social media handles wa ye be hwehwehwe nsem ni mu a break ni da pense mu de kan na ye de ato screens no esto no. So during our press conference in Moscow with Foreign Affairs Minister Lavrov after our bilateral engagement, I disclosed that an important matter to Ghana was how to stop the illegal recruitment of Ghanaian youth who are lured and end up fighting in the Russia-Ukraine war into a tremor. In Central Fonshim, we did course so Moscow no. Between or no any the foreign affairs minister Edema Russia Lavrov womo kasa ye titire edefa illegal recruitment kwan bone sebe ade emfambra kwan so na womo ayire womo ho a womo source Ghana mabunu mane mrante ede womo ko gina Ukraine and Russia akon no womo pese eto eba wie yetintontan ma Russia man no nyoma dwen so mba befa Ghana ni di hye bia biem ede na kwa gina akon no o say unfortunately the number of Ghanaian deaths in Russia has gone up. 62 Ghanaians have died and 15 who traveled to Russia remain missing. Into a chemwa Arawosem a womu no emrantie ni bi ni maba wani bi a yede omo kogina Russia ene Ukraine akon omo ye Ghana fo no emu aduosia mienu 62 ena womo ahwe womo nkwa na dunum 15 no besi ne yenim omo akira kwan yenim ba bi omo wo so omo da so te ase so omo awu so omo ye safe so omo nye safe yentimi nchire because they are missing. Now, see, I welcome the pledge of the Russian government to work with the government of Ghana to stop the illegal enlistment of our youth. Into the same idea, Russia abaino ashe Ghana bo. Say enya dia womo ebefa Ghana ni dihye bia Ghana ni mebunu so ye oba so ye bema ede na kwakọ gina Russia ene Ukraine akon womo ejai enti o se waje atomu saa eye bohye no waje atomu pa wo hwe ni mu kwan se ebeye adwuma. Now the government of Ghana will continue to lead advocacy on this matter and ensure that youth are protected from harm's way. Enti Ghana ban so de yare ata so se emabunu no ene ya dehye no mo no ye bebo omo ho ban se de be ya they wouldn't fall into friend is saying pray again to this Russian government ni omo anko ti say 62 awu a 15 so ye hwehwe omo a ye hu omo no. I said this is not our war and it should not be claiming Ghanaian lives. Enti no and tokwa Russia ene Ukraine enya no emfa Ghana emfa ye ho baby ya sebe enye yasem kwan bia so enti eni kwan se Ghana ni dihye bia efemu ehwere ne nkwa se Russia for amuni Ukraine for no so manyo muntokwa wo munkoko muntokwa. Now also following my ongoing official visit to Russia, Russian scholarships for Ghanaian students have now been doubled from 120 each academic year to 240. Into a trema wakika Russian tokwane Ghana mebunu ayefa omo illegally join ni ade ni wie ye no. And I watch say ebano afi bia nso a Ghana yenya eye scholarship 120 enya scholarship 120 addition for 120 and ekọ Russia ekosua de se o matimi edi hu nkomo akwakoduru se afi bia no scholarship no arise ekọ 240 from 120 na say abohu mienu de amagana. The full scholarship will prioritize courses in AI, engineering, petroleum sciences and pharmaceuticals. And to which scholarship no courses ni bia obetimi akoye no AI, engineering, petroleum science and pharmaceuticals and no any idea obetimi akoye was a scholarship we mu. Also, Ghana and Russia have additionally agreed to advance cooperation in Ghana's peaceful nuclear energy program and green transition objectives as Ghana seeks energy diversification by including 700 megawatts of nuclear power. Into Chemo, Ghana and Russia say yenya kwantiase apamu say yebeka ye ho abom na Ghana yen program ye the nuclear energy efa eye enyinam kanea ho no yebehye kena amana kobe 700 megawatt enu so ebeboa oman Ghana. Also, Ghana and Russia will also work together on global issues including counter-terrorism, climate change and UN reforms. And they say Ghana and Russia yebeka ye ho abom nya ye adwuma the fa US reforms ho counter-terrorism ni sanya we nyina no ye de eba ye beka ye ho abom na ye di eye sa adwuma no. Today, I honored an invitation from the distinguished Foreign Minister of Russia, His Excellency Sergey Lavrov, to undertake a 3-day official visit to Russia. And some Okudzeto Ablakwa, which remudia na chese Russia, womo foreign affairs minister na etonsa a friend say womedinda miensa emebwa pro ewo Russia maino emu. On my first day of this important official visit, we signed a historic visa waiver agreement for holders of diplomatic and service passport into Chema. I did kind of improvement aba isan say no ye sha abakwasem mu a Ghana yetimi enya visa waiver agreement e de ama diplomatic any service passport for as say na ebe easy kra mo so betimi etu kwan e de akọ Russia mine no emo. This is the first visa waiver agreement since our two nations established formal bilateral relations in 1958. Instead de make kana bakwasem mo every bra Ghana and Russia benya ayonkofa no wa afe 1958 emu no afe ene ewe ne bre dikanya Ghana yetimi enya sa visa waiver agreement no with Russia. We shall continue with negotiations for enhanced privileges for all categories of travelers as we bolster trade, investments, and people to people exchanges. Into muchema say no omoba be share de fadwedie ho investment ni ade no ye ba be shemu kena ama edemfasode abre aman mienu nyina. During our bilateral talks, I conveyed Ghana's profound appreciation to Russia for supporting and voting for Ghana-led landmark UN resolution declaring the transatlantic enslavement and racialized chattel as the gravest crime against humanity. In day name say your mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama UN in Shimu course no pushy agenda slave trader course so ewe bibi maimu no ade bi ye bone kese pa editia nipa yenim sa aman bi esoritia ye se ye pese omo epata ye wo sa kwan no eso no but Russia de omo to support ya ye Okudzeto Ablakwa twem se wada Russia ban na se omo etimi eta ye chi wo sa ginesie no ehum. These official visits will map our broader areas of strategic cooperation between Ghana and Russia. Inti chirema ensrahwei ebeboa ama sebe ayonkofa eda Ghana and Russia mine entem no emu ayeden. Now yemfi Russia na yenkopie mu